be, Iris. What's that like?
And you always will be. But you need to keep living your life. Keep growing. Keep loving. Keep running. For me. Promise me you'll run, Iris.
I promise.
I gotta go.
Hey, what's up? And today I'm going to be giving my theory on Barry going into the Speedforce and when he will return, obviously in the season finale of The Flash. But before I do, leave your thoughts on how he will come out and if he will be changed and how he will be changed. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so now you obviously know what happens to Barry in the season finale of The Flash. But what is so interesting about this is it actually ties into the comics a little bit, and I'm going to be giving my prediction on what will happen based off of that. So basically in the comics there's this huge crossover, and I believe this was published in like 1985, I'm not too sure, but it was between many DC characters, and it's called the Crisis on Infinite Earths. And during that there's this thing called the Anti-Monitor, and it is basically like destroying the whole entire multiverse, which caused red skies. And during that time to stop it, Barry actually sacrificed himself to beat to destroy it and stuff and save the multiverse. And if you remember from the last episode, Barry looked at the newspaper, which has people wondering that if the crisis in 2014 was indeed that, and I think it honestly is, but I'm not too sure. But that is not the point really of this video. Basically, for the next 20 years, Wally West took over as Flash, which obviously, I guess with Barry trapped, he took over the mantle as Flash and dropping the Kid Flash name. But in 2008 or 2009, I think, or 2010 or somewhere around there, Barry returned and was indeed trapped in the Speedforce during that time. So basically, Barry will return. And if you didn't know, but Grant Gustin has signed a 7-year contract, so they're not gonna just keep him away for a season. But what I am wondering is how long he will actually be gone, because I've seen so many people complain about that they will stop watching if Wally becomes the main Flash, which it doesn't really defeat the TV show's name. I don't really care, to be honest. I think it would kind of be cool for a little bit, because it is obviously named The Flash, and The Flash isn't just Barry Allen. But I think he will actually return either in the season 4 premiere, so obviously episode 1, or possibly a couple of episodes into the season, maybe like episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, somewhere around there. Or maybe it could be the mid-season finale, but I don't think they'll push off that long. But the reason why I'm guessing that is Grant Gustin, he is obviously the main actor of the show. If he was gone for, I guess, a lot of the season, it would most likely drop the viewership and the ratings of the show, and people would be pissed and stuff. But honestly, that's my thoughts on it. I think he will return pretty early, because I don't think they'll just leave him out there, because he is the main actor of the show, like I was saying. But I think he will come back changed, and it'll bring like a lighter Flash, because it's been pretty dark for Barry, I guess, over the past year. Season 3 was pretty dark in a way. Anyway, give your thoughts on Barry being in the Speedforce and how and when he will return. Also, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always.